Okay, we are live. Hello, everyone. This is Ann DiVitto and Meredith Dale here for our Facebook for Business webinar workshop. Excited to see who all is going to join us. If you are on our website, intentionalmarketeruniversity.com, go ahead and in the right-hand corner, click the chat. If you want to give us your name, let us know your business, where you're from. We'd love to hear from you. Just give us who you are, why you're here, what you do, where you're from. We would love to see you there. So let's just see if we get anybody.
Say hi for myself. I'm Meredith Dale. Yeah, exactly what Ann said. We are so excited that you're here for this workshop. It's going to be about an hour long. We like to keep it within an hour, and in that hour we're going to give you lots of value. I'm really excited for this workshop part of it, where Ann is going to be showing you exactly how to design something that you absolutely have to have for your Facebook page. So that's going to be really fun. That's why I love these workshops. Ann's going to be reading off the comments as everyone starts to join.
Yep. And we need to apologize for any sound problems. We are going to have them. We've been experiencing that this morning, but instead of canceling the workshop, we just decided to go forward. We will be sending out the replay to all of you who have registered, along with the webinar slides and link to the replay. And also we have a guide that we're going to send out as a free gift to those of you who have joined us. So we're just gonna wait here and talk a little bit, see if anybody wants to jump on the chat. If they are viewing this webinar from our website, go ahead and jump on the chat in the right-hand corner. We'd love to see who's there, where you're from, what your business is, what your experiences on Facebook have been so far. We're just interested in finding out how all of you are faring on Facebook, and we're excited to share what we've learned about Facebook and are using right now in our business strategies. So we're just going to hang out here for a little bit. I don't know if Meredith,
I'm glad Ann mentioned about the sound issues. It seems to be coming from my end. So I'm going to remember to talk slower, guys. Again, our apologies for that. But that is sometimes what happens when you use. Good news is that with our next one, we will be using different technology, and we are super excited about that. So we can't wait to invite you back for our next workshop when all of this is cleared up and there's no funky chat issues or funky sound issues, I should say. So I'm in Tucson, Arizona. Ann is in Grand Rapids, Michigan. So tell us where you guys are from, and we're going to get started here, I don't know, probably in 2 minutes, Ann?
Yep, I would say so. It's 12:03 Eastern, 9:03 Pacific. I want to take a poll and ask people if they know what time zone Arizona is. Because Arizona does not change their time with daylight savings, and Meredith and I have learned this as business partners, that we have to remember what time it is for each other, because I change our time here in Michigan and she does not change the time at all in Arizona, which I'm actually jealous, because she said, you know, your kids in the summer cannot get my kids to bed before 10 o'clock because it's still light out. And I'm a night owl myself, and they've inherited that from me. But I would like to have them in bed before 10 o'clock, and when the sun's brightly shining, it's just not very easy to do. So
I would also like to, I'd like to see if anybody knows about that, because, you know, when you don't change time and you've grown up your whole life that way, it's very natural to you're just living as the sun, you know, changes with the seasons. I remember living in Texas, and one day it was light leaving work, and then the next day was daylight savings time, and I was leaving work and it was dark outside. It was the strangest thing to me that just because someone said we had to change, we changed. So If anybody knows that. Well, what's funny about it too is it's probably good that I live here. A little fun fact about Ann and myself is Ann just told you she's a night owl. So when Ann is starting to do some more work for the night, I'm actually going to bed because I'm an insane early bird, like insane. So when she's just starting work at like about 10 o'clock her time, I'm going to bed or I'm thinking about bed. And yeah, if you did the math just then, that's 7 o'clock. So that's just bananas, right? Does anyone feel me on that? It's crazy.
11 at night for me is early to bed. Usually it's midnight. Okay, so it is 12:05 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. So we have one Google Hangout, people joining on the Hangout, but we also have our website. Don't have any chat members here to listen to, so I'm just gonna get started and turn it over to, I'll screen share, but you will see Meredith's face when she's talking, and then I will share our presentation, and then when she's talking, you'll see her face. So just take it away, Facebook for Business. Let's get started.
All right, everyone. So I want to go through our big idea with you. We're going to be discussing during this workshop why you want to use a Facebook business page. So we're not talking about your personal page. We're talking about a specific business page. Some of you watching this, some of you participating in this workshop right now will understand what a business page is. You might have one, but now you're just looking to ramp up your efforts on it. And for some of you, this might be a completely new concept. Either way, it has to happen if you want your business to be taken seriously on Facebook. If you're trying to sell using online techniques, you're here watching this workshop right now, so chances are very high that's what you're doing. You have to be on Facebook. And we all understand that. But we also understand it can be a little intimidating. I'm going to go through some statistics right now. Facebook continues to be the best social network to set up camp on business, to set up your camp on as a business. And it's an absolute no-brainer to be on there. So with it being a no-brainer, it's still surprising how intimidating it can be, right? I know I'm speaking for myself, but I can't be alone on this. I remember how intimidating it was. So we're going to help you with that a little bit here today. So what exactly are the benefits of having a Facebook business page? Here are the stats. So write these down if you don't already know these, and let these really sink in to why it's so important to have your business on Facebook. 400 million global daily users. 400 million people worldwide getting on it daily. 1.19 billion users total. 100 million United States users. Now you can't tell me that at least 1,000 of your perfect customers aren't on Facebook. Of course they are, probably more. The average Facebook user spends almost 1 hour per day on Facebook, and 25% of those people admit to checking in on Facebook at least 5 times a day. I'm guilty of at least just checking in to see what's going on it more than 5 times. I usually don't stay on very long, but sometimes more than 5 times a day. That's powerful statistics. So Facebook continues to be the top social network for businesses, and it is a fertile place to gather leads. It's just rich in your perfect customer. It's fantastic to build brand loyalty. And we're not necessarily talking about if you represent a company, building that brand's loyalty. And especially if you're a creative business owner or you're a commission-based business, we're talking about building your personal brand so people can trust you as the brand no matter what products you're selling. And very importantly, you use it to drive traffic back to your website. Drive traffic back to your website, off of Facebook altogether. This should be sending up a red flag in your mind right now that we don't necessarily want to sell on Facebook. We want to gather the leads and drive the traffic and establish our personal brand on there, but then drive them to a secondary source, your home on the internet. And this all builds your search ranks inside of Google. So it's really, it's a perfect joint effort, right? Where you're marketing on Facebook, driving people back to your home on the internet, and that increases your search results on Google. Beautiful. Okay. So a Facebook page is free advertising, and the cost to run ads is 1,000% less than radio or TV ads, but it's 1,000 times more targeted. Isn't that beautiful? Facebook has so much data on each user, and it's scary sometimes. For example, here's a story. I was just on Kate Hudson, right? Goldie Hawn's daughter. She has the new company Fabletics, and I saw something on Instagram where it said you could get a free outfit. So I followed that link, and I went through the whole process, and I got distracted with my children, so I didn't end up making the purchase. Well, guess what I saw in my Facebook user feed later that afternoon? An ad for Fabletics. It's just scary how in tune they are to where we're at online. That means that when you guys run your ads using your business page, you can laser target down to the couch your customer is sitting on, watching TV and scrolling on their mobile device. You can be right there on their couch with them. So let's go through a couple more things, guys. As if I haven't made the case enough already, right? Facebook makes sense for businesses because there are more than 2 billion, with a B, connections between local businesses and people. 70% of monthly active Facebook users in the United States are engaged and connected to a local business. It's very similar when you go and eat somewhere at your favorite place and you check in there. That's what they're talking about. 50% of social media users under the age of 35 follow their online friends' product and service recommendations. This means when you have your business page and someone likes your page and they're following you on that page and they're interacting with your posts and your product, when they go and share a post of yours or even just talk about it on their personal page, 50% of their friends would go and check out your page or your products simply because they trust what their friend is telling them. Powerful. 47% of Americans say that Facebook has the greater impact on their purchasing behavior than any other network. It's just a no-brainer, right? So we understand all of this. Let's jump into our workshop now, where we really break it down and make this easy for you to go ahead and set up your Facebook business page so you can start reaping the benefits of all of these statistics I just laid out for you. Now, I want you guys to join us at the end, and we're going to offer you a premium option. But we're going to talk about that at the end. We're going to go through our whole workshop first. Stay to the end so that one, you can listen and hear, about the premium option, but two, we want to give you a Facebook Live. Have you guys heard about this Facebook Live? It's awesome. Anne has already used it in our IMU Biz Nation group on Facebook. It's absolutely beautiful. She's written up a Facebook Live guide, so we're going to give you that as a freebie at the end, and it also includes the highest converting Facebook posts for your business page. Beautiful. And that's just going to be a freebie for sticking around till the very end. So stay with us. Right now, I'm going to just jump in real quick and tell you who we are, and then Anne's going to take over. My name is Meredith Dale. Thank you so much for being here. I am the co-founder of Go IMU, Intentional Marketer University. A little bit about my story. Most of you guys will probably probably have already known me or heard about my story. I am a mother of 2. I am a wife. I am a businesswoman, and I wanted to combine all of that and work from home. I definitely wanted to be working from home and be here for my children because I did not get that opportunity when I was growing up. My mother, just because of circumstances, she had to work, as most of us have had to work outside of the home. I don't know anybody who has not worked outside of the home yet. But when I had my children, I wanted to be here for them every second of the day. That sometimes means we're crazy around here. That sometimes means it's a lot of fun. Now, having said that, we all understand that money is tight on a one-income salary unless you're married to, it just is. I don't care who you are. It depends on your spending habits, right? Anyways, I wanted to be able to just do everything that I wanted to do without constantly checking the bank account to see if we could afford it or not. That is when I made the decision to learn how to run a business online. I joined a direct sales company, and it was health and wellness. And I wasn't so good at talking to people, just out and about, even though I'm extremely friendly. And once I get talking, as you're noticing, you can't shut me up. But it's harder for me just to go up and talk to random strangers. So I wanted to learn how to do this online marketing thing. That led me into developing a different business altogether, which is business consulting. And through that is where I met Ann DiVitto, and she had the exact same knowledge and interests, and we really proved to be highly compatible. Compatible. So, we got together, and the rest is history. And I'm happy to report that it is a 100%, work from my home office business. It is wonderful. It has allowed me to have the life that I always wanted, and I never had to go back and work for someone else ever again. You can see it's 9 o'clock here on the Pacific Coast, and I am at home working, talking with all of you guys. So that is my story. I won't keep you for too much longer. I'm going to hop off now. I'll still be over here in the corner so you can see me. I'm going to turn it over to Ann. She's going to tell you about her story.
All right. Well,
I will see you a little bit.
Okay. So, as Meredith said, my name is Ann DiVitto, and I am the other half of Intentional Marketer University. I'm sharing my screen. So, Meredith, can you see the screen share?
I'm going to turn off my camera.
Okay. So, anyway, we are Intentional Marketer University. My name's Ann, and also, like Meredith, I am a mom of 2 and a wife, and I followed basically the same path that Meredith did, where and with the exception of when I had my children, I was still working. I was in a very, high stress IT career for healthcare, a large healthcare enterprise here in my hometown. And I worked in an IT department for revenue systems, and it was extremely stressful. I worked full time. I was able to go to part-time hours, but I was still working full time. I was working around the clock, because when you're in IT, especially for a hospital, you're just working nonstop. You're on call all the time. If something goes down, you get called, you get texted, paged, everything else. So when I had children, of course, this was not working for me, and it was just too much stress. I was, crabby with everyone, crabby with my husband, crabby with my poor children. I just did not want to do it anymore. But the problem is that, along with the stress of the IT career, it was very, very high pain. So it was really hard to walk away from that career. And so I began, I'm also an entrepreneur at heart. It's been several years that I've been looking at, how could I start a business without the major investment? I wanted to learn how to run a business. So like Meredith, I joined a direct sales company, and also, the parties and everything were fine with the initial friends that I have. But once you run through your warm list, then you're out pounding the pavement at the mall and everything, which number one, I'm not extremely comfortable with. But number two is working and children and a husband. I had no time for that. No time to go to the mall and knock on doors or small businesses or people or whatever. So in that process, like Meredith, I fell in love with, I number one wanted to decide to try to market this online and start my business online using the internet, including all the social media sites. And through that, I fell in love with the process of the marketing and worked with Meredith as in her consulting business, and then, joined forces. We both were very compatible, had the same goals, same ideas, same knowledge, same drive. So together we let go of our direct sales businesses and joined up and created Intentional Marketer University. So, and I'm happy to report that I quit my job, even as high paying as it was. I've been off for 1 month and I've never been so happy with that decision. 10 years I spent doing that and I'm done. I am business owner through and through from now on. So anyway, let's move on. We're going to talk about what you need to stop doing on Facebook right now. Stop using your personal profile to do business. Number one, it's against Facebook's terms. You should not be using your personal profile for business. It's against their terms. You can get around it, by maybe posting pictures in your comments or putting arrows down in the comments, things like that. But overall, you're just circumventing the system. You're posting business stuff on your personal profile. So many people are overusing their personal profile for business. Now, if you are a business owner or represent your business through a direct sales company, of course you want to be the brand. Your face is the brand because, of course, you don't want to be driving business to your sales company's, generic website. You want to be sending it to your own website that you can sell your product. And if you're, a creative or an artist in business, of course, people want to know who's behind the business. That's what using the internet is all about. You do want to show your personal side, but overall, your personal profile was meant per Facebook to showcase you as a person. So you want to post personal details about your life or, share pages that interest you, like photos of friends, your family, your kids, your pets, checking in at dinner, like Meredith said, the beach. And then if you do own your own brand, this is where you want to be, showcase the personal side of your brand. Now, you don't want to, so what we're recommending, what Facebook is recommending, what the market is recommending is that the industry, is that you don't post product pictures like you're an online catalog. You want to show the personal side of your product. So be sure to post personal details about your product, meaning the lifestyle behind it. So post about, why this product works and how it makes you feel or how it makes your friend feel, testimonials, and do that in a personal fashion, not just a stock photo from your Etsy shop or your direct sales company's product page. That's not going to sell on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, anywhere for that matter. You are not using social media as an eBay page. You just can't. It's a social network. It's about socializing with your friends, family, customers, people that are in your life. You're being social. Earlier in the presentation, Meredith talked about brand loyalty. You're building loyalty, putting a face behind your products. You're not putting up a catalog on Facebook. It's just not going to work. Do not post product photos. You want to weave those product posts into a personal story about behind them. Social media for business is all about storytelling, telling the story of how your product helped somebody, how it made them feel, what it did for their lives. Trust me, you're getting unfollowed, if not unfriended. Now Facebook allows the unfollow feature, but if you're being over promotional on your personal profile, people just get sick of it because, your target customers, you're trying to attract them into your business. So if you keep, there's push marketing and there's attraction marketing. Traction marketing is showcasing your product in a personal way that makes people interested in learning more. Push marketing is you're constantly pushing this message to the same audience. When you're on your personal profile, you're pushing it to the same audience day after day. And if they're not interested, and if they haven't, there's a huge percentage that is just going to stop listening because they're like, I never took you up on it in the first place. And you keep pushing your message to me. I'm done. I'm unfollowing you. So we just recommend stop doing that. It's not working. I can guarantee you're being unfollowed. So let's talk about what you should start doing. Number one, set up a Facebook business page. You should start there. Now, Facebook is extremely intuitive as far as how to save up your how to start up a Facebook business page. So I won't go through the mechanics of that, but all you need is a personal profile and you can start a page. If you go to the left-hand side of your Facebook page, you can create page. It's extremely easy. They'll walk you through how to do that. So just number one, you need to ensure that you have a personal profile. And you're going to be walked through a number of questions. So you want to make sure that you choose an appropriate category. So your search engine optimization depends on this. And what that means is that when people are searching Google for a product or a person or a thing, Facebook is now showing up. Facebook pages are now showing up in the results. So not only is your website being ranked on the internet, but your Facebook page is being ranked on the internet. So, if you choose health and wellness or clothing or something like that, you want to make sure that your category reflects that because your search depends on that. Choose your industry. So like I just said, health and wellness or makeup or clothing, apparel, etc. Make sure you choose the specific industry there. And the details matter. When you get to your about section, you want to make sure that your about section is succinct and it matters what you're about, what you're selling, who you want to help. Using SEO keywords you want to use in your about so that your search is optimized. Do this in 1 to 2 sentences and 155 character maximum. Just go over what your business is and who you're helping and what you love about it in a very succinct manner, 2 sentences max.
Hey, Ann.
Yep.
Can I add something real quick?
Sure.
So what I wanted to tell you guys is what Ann just touched on. When you're doing your about section, in that first sentence, to really optimize your SEO, put in your specific keywords based on that category and that industry that you chose. So if you sell, fitness clothing, I am a fitness clothing, blah, blah, blah. So that your category, your industry, and then your very first sentence of your about section, they're all lining up, and then you can be found in searches a lot easier. That's all I want to say. So when you have that short amount of space, the very first thing you need to say in that first sentence is that keyword that you can be found. Thanks, Ann.
Yep. So reiterating, the details matter. Industry-specific keywords are important for Facebook searches and also Google searches. So like Meredith said, include the keywords of your business in the first sentence of your about section. So also in your about section, you have the opportunity to include your unique URL. So your Facebook page is, like we said in the introduction, a place where you can gather leads and also drive traffic to your website. So if you have a creative business or artisan, your own product, you probably have your own website or blog. So this would be the place to add that to your page. And if you are a direct sales representative or something like that, you are given a replicated page for selling your product, but here at IMU, we really recommend having your own blog or website that brands you, the brand. You are the person selling that product. Otherwise, you're just branding the company. So, Beachbody or whoever, if you put in your replicated Beachbody site, you're just branding Beachbody. You're not branding Joe Smith, the Beachbody rep. So there are plenty of blog websites you can use for free. You can add that here to your link and drive people to that website, and then link your products from there in a appropriate and meaningful manner. So that's just what we're going to say about blogs. We just highly recommend branding yourself with your very own website, no matter what your business is. So moving on, you want to bring your audience together. So you're working hard in your Facebook page. You're trying to get your first likes to it, because obviously the more likes and comments you get, the more reach you will get organically. So hitting your first 25 likes to your Facebook business page is a big milestone. So what you want to do is just send out your Facebook page to everybody you know that would be interested in your page and that would be willing to support you in your endeavors. So you can probably gather up 25 of your Facebook friends and forward off your Facebook business page to like it. Other ways to get people to like it is to offer an incentive to like your page. So, if I hit 25 likes, the next person will get a free XYZ, one of your products, or 10% off. If I get 25 likes, I'll post a 10% off coupon code. So things like that, just to incentivize people to like your page, just to make it to your first 25.
There's also one other thing that you used to be able to do straight from Facebook, and then they removed it, so you will have to do it manually. You can also email. You used to be able to send out emails to your contacts directly from Facebook, but you can now just email people your business page. You're really only going for 25 at this point, so you don't need to send out emails to all 1,000 of your email contacts. Specifically choose just 25 or 26 people, right? Give yourself a good percentage, and do that way as well.
Yep, thanks. So once you reach your 25 likes, you can choose a vanity page name. And so what vanity page name is that you can name it as if it was your website. So you can choose a name for you. So just say Joe Smith, healthy guy, or you can choose whatever you want. Otherwise, before you hit those likes, you'll just be given an assigned page name with Facebook. So that's why hitting 25 likes is important, because then you can choose your own page name, giving it your name, keywords that will also optimize your search within Facebook and Google. So here we're going to go on to talk about further bringing your audience together, how to increase your page likes by targeting specific niches. So if you are a health and wellness, we'll just use that as an example. You want to target people that would be interested in that. So here you can go and interact with your friends and people that to target that niche, people that are interested in working out, people that are interested in healthy eating, things like that. I don't know, Meredith, do you want to add to that?
I like to go over to the left side of my page, and I like to look at the groups that I've been a part of. I like to just kind of take a look at all of my friends and what they're all about. So then from there, I'm going to have different people in there, right? So I can pick and choose. So if I'm part of a wine club, I probably wouldn't target all of them for my health and wellness business. But if I also enjoy running or hiking or exercising, and I have quite a few people I know on Facebook who enjoy that as well, and I see a lot of their posts, I'm going to target that specific niche. So you can generate a lot of ideas simply from your, just from being perceptive, inside of your Facebook pages, and then you will go ahead and target those specific niches.
Okay, great, thanks. So moving on, we're going to give you some great advice on how to get started with your Facebook business page. So we've gone through all the reasons why you need a Facebook page, why you should stop doing so much business using your personal profile. Of course, we would never say, don't talk about it if, business and your job and the way you make money, of course, is a huge part of your life. And if you're selling, a lifestyle or an idea behind your product, then of course you're going to be sharing it in your personal profile, but you want to do that in a very, very specific way, very personal way, checking in, showing the behind the scenes, just things like that. But you want to be very cognizant of the posts you put on your personal profile, because in addition to getting unfollowed by people, you could possibly be shut down by Facebook and go to Facebook jail. So I've known people that have been shut down and their entire business is run on Facebook. So if they shut you down, you're done. Your business is done. What are you going to do? And that is another reason of generating leads, is that you want to bring people off of Facebook and put them onto your marketing list, an email list, so that you can communicate with them outside of Facebook. Because what if you get shut down? What if Facebook goes away? Not that it ever would, but what if something happens where you cannot use Facebook anymore? You want to have your primary place where you want to have a list of people that are interested in your business is on an email list. You want to drive them off of Facebook, either to your website, but more importantly, to your capture page where you can build an email list. So the first place that you can do this using Facebook would be number one place outside of your About section. What catches the eye of your user is creating a great cover photo. So that's where we're at in the presentation. We're going to show you the components of a great cover photo, and then I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how you can create this for free using a awesome website that we use on a daily basis for our business that garnishes tons of engagement, tons of looks and clicks on all of our social media, including Facebook. So a well-designed cover photo will tell your visitors who you are and what you are about instantly. You're looking to brand yourself with your cover photo. You can showcase the benefits of your product or your service, and finally, you can build your email address, your email list. So, here I'm showing some good examples of cover photos. We have KLM Airlines, obviously showing who they are, what they do. Post Planner is a huge favorite of ours. We use for posting on Facebook. Shows you the benefits of their service: time saved, content provided, reach boosted. You can save 2 hours daily on Facebook. Liking the Post Planner cover photo will show you exactly what they do and what benefits they have. And Melody Duncan, a huge online business guru, she shows what she does. She inspires and instructs online business owners. And here she has her freebie, which is to click and get your free guide using Pinterest. And then finally, we've included our cover photo. We have our logo, Intentional Marketer University, a call to action to join us down to the link to go ahead and like our page and download or sign up for this very webinar. So another thing that you can use your website link for is, number one, a freebie or a free guide. But in our link for the past couple of weeks, we have included the sign-up page for this webinar. So, the arrow says join us. Click here and it just drives the eye. It's yellow. It says join here, join our webinar, come and join us.
So what I would add for this, would you go back one more slide again? Oh, I don't know if my face is probably coming up, so I'll make this succinct. On all of those examples that or my picture, because I have my camera off. On all of those images that Ann just talked about, for anybody who does not or has not ever created a business page, what we're talking about is when you make your cover photo, which Ann is right about to show you how to do, you can give a call to action. So we saw with Post Planner, their call to action, and Facebook actually gives you the option to choose your call to action. That's why your business page is so powerful. So on Post Planner, their call to action that they chose from Facebook, it gives you a list, was go to the app. That's what they want their audience to do when they visit the business page. Melanie wanted you to click and get her free guide. You'd probably have to put in an email address to get her free guide. So she's building her email list. On ours, we chose the option to join us. These are all options that Facebook gives you. So that's the beauty of having your business page. Instead of just hoping that people do something from your personal profile, right, from your personal posts, when they come to a business page, it's all pulled together. Facebook is on your side. They want you to use these. So they're giving you tons of options to make your business run smoothly on here. So that was just to clarify, if you guys have never made a business page before, you're given all of these options on how to do that inside of your business page. And Anne's going to show you now how to make that cover photo to give the call to action. Thanks, Anne.
Yep, thank you for that. Okay, so let me escape from there and let me get up Canva, and I have to share it here. So hi, here I am again. I'm going to go ahead and share our Canva screen. And let's go over how you can use this. All right. Can everybody see Canva? So I am signed in here to Canva. Here's my profile information. If I signed out, I would just go out to the home page. I'm not going to go ahead and do that, but you would just basically go to canva.com and create a profile. You can either sign in using Facebook, or you can create an account based on or with your email address. So I have an account created. Here's all my designs that I've already done, but we're going to just go ahead and create a Facebook cover photo. Now, Canva, if you create your account and go look around, it's just amazing. You can create all of your posts out here on Canva. And the big thing is when you read about on Facebook Help, you need to find out what the dimensions are to optimize your photo for your Facebook cover photo, Facebook posts, the best sizes for those. And guess what? Canva has done all that work for you. They have an option for a Facebook cover. 851 pixels by 315 is the recommended size for a Facebook cover photo. So once you've created your account and you create a design, choose Facebook cover. So here I am. Hopefully this Google Hangout isn't dogging my connection, but so they already have the dimensions and everything figured out, and they show like the profile picture and how that's going to show here. So when you're designing, you already have that here, so you don't, put wording in there that gets covered up by your picture. It's just awesome. And on the side here, you are given both paid and free options. So a little dollar sign here would be you can buy any of these images for $1, or there are tons of free options of designs that people have put out there. The Canva community has put out there and offered people to use for free. So, scroll through your site, the options, see which ones you want to use. You can buy one, of course, or I use free most of the time. But, like if I like this particular font and I just want to change it out with a different picture, I would choose that one. This is one I've used here before, hot air balloons, but I like the way that the wording is over to the right, so I know that I don't have to worry about my profile picture. So I'll just use this one as an example. Now I'm just going to choose this layout, and it will pop in there for free. And it will pop in there for me to edit, is what I meant. And you can also search other elements out here if you want to put illustrations, like the arrow that I put on our cover photo. You just type in arrow, and here's a bunch of free different elements that you can use. So if you're on Facebook pages, you know that the call to action button that you can say join us or learn more or whatever is usually over in this vicinity. So I chose to use an arrow because that just kind of catches the person's eye to go ahead and sign up. So obviously it comes over huge. You can size it. I am not an artist. Meredith is our image maker. She's a creative art major, and she was an art person at a museum. So she's our art our art department. I'm the technical department. So anyway, Canva is that easy that even, you know, I can make fun images. It's so fun. I am not an artist by any means. Like I said, my background was in IT, very computer technical person, but Canva is that cool that even I can figure it out. So, you know, combining it with technology, it's just right up my alley. So just play around with it. You know, I want to put an arrow to point to the learn more. And then, you know, I'm going to just say intentional marketer university. Let's just say, you can just, you know, take out the wording here. I'll just say be successful online. That's what we do here at Intentional Marketer University, and then I'll put our website. So here I'm utilizing the Facebook cover to show our name, what we do, be successful online, and what our website is. And here, you know, I could say visit our website. And so I could click it to our website. The person could jump right there to our website. But you know, my aside note there is that I'm looking to collect email addresses. Meredith and I in Intentional Marketer University, we're always looking to add to our list because we communicate very often off of our social media, giving, you know, advice, blog posts, deals, whatever, offering workshops, everything, you know, we communicate that stuff with our list. We socialize and interact and engage with our audiences on social media. But we, you know, we talk straight to our fans and email list as far as our business goes. So, you know, we like to use social media for what it's meant for, to engage with people, to give tips, to give advice, to inspire them, to make them laugh. You know, we want people to see who Meredith and I are as people. And then we use our list to, you know, show what we know and how we can help you. So that's just my little aside. You can change out the text. I mean, it's so cool. You can put a different type of text. Obviously, that's too big. You can play with the size. Yeah. Here we go. Change the text. You can add headings to it. So I could just say, you know, download this guide. Hopefully you're getting the gist of what I'm doing here. It's just so many options, so easy, and it's absolutely free. Of course, they have premium and pro options, but you know, you can use it for free forever. They're awesome. So that add text. You can change the background here. Let's see.
While Anne is playing around with this, I want to touch on something that she mentioned that was absolutely brilliant. So she mentioned that in Intentional Marketer University, obviously, we like to use social for what it was designed for, to interact, to have fun, to talk about certain things that are trending, and to interact with our community. Where we actually give the knowledge and the breadth of our, you know, of our services and everything is when we talk to people through those people who are interested in learning more about us. This is very imperative for your business as well, so that you can have fun with it. Say you are a creative designer or a creative business, and every month you give another incentive for people to buy. So it's a coupon code, or it's a percentage off, or you clean out all of your winter stock in the spring. You can come into Canva and change out your Facebook cover as many times as you want to. You can change your Facebook cover all the time with every single new incentive that you're giving away. So you will be pulling people from your business page. They can click the link to get whatever incentive or to join your newsletter or whatever. And then you can market to them in the appropriate place, which is off of social media. And that's the power of making these Facebook covers and telling them what to do away from social media. That's how you have absolutely surpassed the competition who isn't learning how to do this. You are now marketing on a completely different level. Thanks, Sam.
Yep, so I was just gonna go down to the upload section. You can upload your own photos here and, you know, bring in your own images. Let's see. There's some pictures of us, but here's our logo. So I can bring it in and do that. So you can use your own photos. You can use Canva's photos. They have, you know, thousands, millions of stock photos here. Basically, the world is your oyster on Canva. It's pretty sweet. Love it. There's tons of sites that you can get free stock photos. Unsplash.com is one that I use. There's Graphic Stock, that's actually paid. Death to Stock Photo is another site that I just get, you know, weekly packs of free photos. So these ones over here I just got for free from one of those sites. They're just photos that photographers take and they submit to these publications, and we can use them for free without licensing. So it's amazing what you can do out on the internet. Like having an online internet business, it's like the best thing ever. There's barely any overhead costs. You can run a full-on business online using these extremely affordable tools, if not free. I mean, half of our portfolio of tools that Meredith and I use are absolutely free. And you can be perfectly professional with all of these tools for you know, little or no investment at all. And so that's Canva. Is there anything else I should add to this, Meredith? You're our Canva queen, but I was doing a demonstration.
Yeah, definitely do what Ann said. Choose. Canva has their own option for free photos. So for free pictures, it's over there in the elements where on the left-hand side that Ann was showing you earlier. You probably saw it. You can choose one of those. You can go to the sites that Ann told you to get professional-looking photos. And here's why it's so important to make sure your photo, the background image that you're using on your on this cover image, it has to be clear. It has to be crisp. If you're trying, it has to be in alignment, right? So that the woman you're seeing right here isn't off to the left somewhere and completely out of focus. If you don't look professional on Facebook, they won't treat you professional. You won't get the Google search traffic. You won't get anything, really, any benefit of it if you don't choose a really crisp, clean photo. So if that's the only thing you do, make sure that that looks absolutely perfect in there. Then all you would have to do is go and click the download button, which is on the top. You can see it there. It's going to ask you if you want to turn it into an image for web, a JPEG, which is what you want to do. Or you can do the high quality or the other one. It's going to download to your computer. Mm-hmm. And I think the only one we actually want to use is the JPEG. You don't want to use the PNG for Facebook, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I think JPEG is a little more universal.
Yeah, so download that onto your computer and then just go over to Facebook. It'll say upload an image, and there you go.
Yep, you just hover over the cover photo area in your Facebook and it will show, and it's so easy and intuitive. So anyway, I'm going to stop sharing that and go back to our presentation. So it's me again. Hi, everyone.
All right, everyone. So that was how we demonstrate.
Chat here. Let's see. Oh, no, that was you. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the presentation. Or do you want, or you're going to show up either way, but you're next there to talk.
Here we go. All right, so we have showed you everything inside of our workshop. Hopefully that was really valuable information. It blows our mind when we were learning it, when we were first starting out. So that's why we've brought it to you today. Now we've come to the end of the webinar. This is the premium option that we want to talk to you about. So you can do nothing from here on out, right? So you can just continue doing Facebook the way that you've been doing it. You've learned about an hour's worth of information, and you can choose to not do anything with it. And surprisingly, that is pretty common. So a lot of your competition out there on Facebook, people you see in your business or your industry, they won't go any further with learning what to do on Facebook. Now you can take what you've learned in this hour and go ahead and go it alone, which is absolutely fine. That's perfect, and tons of people do that. It's a lot harder, though, than what we're going to tell you about in this premium option. You can take what you've learned now and follow a step-by-step formula for Facebook success. Now, one thing that Dan and I didn't mention when we came on at the very beginning is we have worked with business owners just like yourself in almost every country around the world, not just in Grand Rapids, Michigan, not just in Tucson, Arizona, in almost every country around the world. So we've got some meat behind what we're telling you, okay? We know that it works. So how we know that it works is we have implemented it with individuals, entrepreneurs in every single industry. When we formed Intentional Marketer University, the very first thing that we wanted to do was put it together into digestible, easy to follow classes for you guys to take away the overwhelm, to keep you consistent, to keep you accountable. And the best thing is to be here for you, to be able to come on in our private Facebook groups and talk to Ann, talk to myself, get through any sticking points, work through the material, implement it step by step. So we're not just saying, here, take all of this and do it. We give it to you little bit by little bit so you can actually work through the process. So this is our premium option that we're talking about. I'm going to let Ann show you the slides because she's going to break it down. Stay with us, even if it's just for the information so that you can mull it over. For those of you that are ready to take action immediately after Ann gets through walking through the slides, you'll be able to get the replay of this workshop and click that link to get started today, which gives you immediate access to Ann and myself. And here's the last thing I want to say. If you get started today, you have taken an action that your competition simply isn't doing. And actually, you're going to be joining the League of Marketers using Facebook, where they don't want people to take action, right? They want to be receiving all of these profits themselves. So by you taking action today, you've actually just lifted yourself up above everybody else who is still struggling. And I'm going to turn it over to you to walk through the slides so you guys learn exactly what we've put together for you that has helped entrepreneurs all over the world. And it's all yours.
Okay. So here we are introducing our Intentional Marketer University Facebook for Business Masterclass. And let's just go over the details. What Meredith said is what we've done is we've put together everything we've learned, everything we've tested, everything we've researched for the past, multiple years. We've been working at this and helping people like you, helping people around the world, different countries, different niches, different industries. Module 1, we're going to set you up for success. I'm going to show you exactly how to set up a Facebook business page. So we didn't go over that technically in the webinar, but it is included in Module 1. We have video tutorials and guidance on how to create your cover photos. So of course we went over the Canva today in this webinar, but it is also included in the training, and we're going to go over how to not only get your first 25 likes, but how to get your first 50 likes. And included in each module is a worksheet that will keep you accountable. It will give you the steps to go over in your module step by step to complete all of the material that is delivered in the module. And I should also say that this course is delivered to you once a week. You'll get access to your module. So for 3 weeks, we are going to give you access to your module, which will include all of the material plus the worksheet for you to stay accountable and work through it at your own pace. And then the second week, we will deliver module 2. Now, that's totally okay if you haven't gotten through module 1, but when you get module 2, you will have access to both 1 and 2 and work through it completely at your own pace. You have lifetime access using your login on our website to your course. So no problems there. Do it at your own pace, but we like to deliver it in a weekly basis because there are some people that want to get through it all at once, but we've decided that 1 week at a time works the best. So module 2, we're going to go over posting on Facebook and in the engagement strategy. We're going to highlight the content that works on Facebook. This is straight from Facebook Insights. This is straight from tools like Post Planner that know exactly what they're doing. They know what ranks, what works on Facebook, what strategies work. We're going to show you how to create your visual marketing based on the content that works. So again, using a tool like Canva and how you can do that. I'm going to show you how to use a very powerful search function on Facebook. It's called Facebook Graph Search. Huge, powerful way to target people for your page. Then we're going to show you how to run your first free likes contest, how to set up and use business groups on Facebook, a powerful way to engage with people out there interested in what you have to say. And of course, at the end of Module 2, you will get your worksheet 2, walking you through and helping you stay on track, engaged in the content delivered in this masterclass, and keep you up to date and up to speed on the module. So again, delivered to you once a week. You'll have Module 1 in the first week, Module 2 in the second week, both with a worksheet to work through to keep you accountable. We have our Facebook group that you can ask questions of your peers how to do things, or you can directly contact Meredith or I within the group or email asking for any help that you need. Finally, Module 3 is the good meat stuff. So who has time to post on Facebook all the time and figure out what you're going to post and how you're going to do it and where you're going to find the time to do it? Well, this is where we go over our automation tools and campaigns. First, we're going to walk through effective marketing campaigns by both small and large corporations, what's working out there now. Then we're going to show you how to schedule content via videos, how to schedule and what tools you can use to schedule your content and save sanity. So right now I use a couple of tools. We'll highlight them in the course. One of them, Post Planner and Hootsuite. You can schedule for a week or two out and just not think about it. So on Sundays or Mondays, I sit and I schedule my Facebook content, and then I don't think about it again. And it's amazing. They have a recycle option where I don't have to keep entering the same thing. I have links and videos within this module. We have links and videos on how to use those. I love them. I can't imagine living without them. My Facebook page did not work at all when I was trying to schedule it myself. So basically, tools are a huge part of our business, huge part of successful marketing out there. And then again, a worksheet is delivered with this module. And then finally, you get a bonus. And so with this, the course for this offering, until we've closed our cart, you're going to receive this bonus if you sign up for the course during this time, and that's how to run your first Facebook boosted post. Now, everyone knows that the downside of Facebook pages is reach. So you may be thinking, I don't want to use a business page because my profile, reaches the most people. Those are my friends, and I know that I'm reaching more people. Of course, in your business page, you can see how many people you're reaching with each post, and you might get discouraged. Well, the problem is, you might be showing it to more people in your personal profile, but they're just not interested. They are not your target customers. So, share your life, share your passion, share what you love about it in your personal profile, but you're selling to the same people over and over. And if they haven't taken you up on it within, 3 to 6 months, they're just not interested, and they've most likely unfollowed you. So even if you think you're reaching them, you're probably not. So we all have to accept the fact that we might have to pay Facebook to do a service for us, and that's to reach more people. So in the bonus section that's offered during our offering right now of the Facebook Master Class is how to run your first Facebook boosted post. You can do it for as little as $1 a day, $5 a day. You can put as little as you want toward it, and they will, scale that effort based on how much you're willing to put towards it. You can laser target your audience, and that's where that Facebook graph search comes into play in Module 2. You can target it down to that guy sitting on the couch with his phone. And you can do it for $5. So don't get freaked out that you don't have the budget. If you have $5, you can run a boosted post. So the bonus section is going to show you how to do that and how to do it successfully. I will be the first to admit that I have wasted time and money on Facebook targeting the wrong people or just doing it wrong. So here I've put together what I've learned through my own paid courses and my own research, my own courses and education within Facebook, and I've put it together for you in this bonus. So that's it. That's the Facebook Masterclass. Thank you for joining us. We are including a link on the page that this webinar was showing of how you can get the masterclass right away. And I will be sending the replay, the slides, and the free guide that you will get for sticking around on this webinar, and including the link to the page where you can join us for this masterclass right away, get started on being successful in Facebook, and that's it. So look for that email in the next hour. I'm going to get it out right away, and we're going to give you the replay, the link, the slides, and your free guide. So that's it from Ann DiVitto of Intentional Marketer University. Meredith, you want to sign off?
Yeah, we want to sign off. I want to encourage you right now. Ann said in there, you get lifetime access. So it doesn't matter what happens in your life. This isn't like, a monthly system that you have to buy into. I've done those, right? I couldn't work it for a whole month while I'm, dealing with children and everything else, but I was still paying my monthly dues. You guys, if you get this course today, it's yours forever, and you're gonna see instant results. And in fact, a lot of people out there today are hoping that you don't buy this course. They want to keep getting all of the benefits. They were happy when I never learned how to use Facebook until I took my business seriously. Because once you take your business seriously and you learn how to market on Facebook the right way, you become a powerful weapon. And the people who know how to use it right now are hoping that this information doesn't get out there. So really, this is your opportunity to make a choice, to either say, I'm going to take my business seriously, I'm going to embrace what Ann and Meredith have done with their lives and work from home. Ann said she gave up a very, very high-paying job a month ago that she had been with for 10 years. This is the power of online marketing. Mm-hmm. When you take your education seriously and you take your business seriously and you say, I'm going to do what it takes to reclaim my freedom in life, you become powerful. And I get excited. I'm sorry, I get excited about this.
Talk about this. Yeah.
Yeah, because exactly. This is, unless you've done it, it's it is intimidating. We understand, guys. You want to build your business, but you don't want to spend the money. I've been there. Ann's been there. We've both been there. We talk about it a lot, that fear factor of, do I do this or not? We're just saying, from two women who have been where you're at, we are now living what we decided we wanted to do and take it seriously, that when we put this together, we had you in mind. And really, we just want to be there for you guys to help you succeed. You get access to us. You get access to the whole community that we have developed here. That is it for me. You guys can tell my passion. Watch that replay. Get this course, and then come and join us. And let us help you take your business to that next level. So that is it for me. I'm going to go out there and battle this desert heat. We're right in the middle of summer in the desert. Anyone who understands that.
I'm living in the swamp at 91 degrees, 70% humidity, but we're both battling summer.
Right, summertime and the living is easy. So everyone, thank you so much. We are signing off. We will talk to you later. Have a great day.
Have a great day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.